Hello, welcome back to my channel on this very dark winter's day. So I hope the lighting's not too bad. I have the dogs snuggled up with me, so you'll hear them from time to time. I wanted to do a quick run through of, or quick flip through of the Ancestral Path Tarot by Julie Cuccia-Watts is how I'm pronouncing this. I apologise, Julia, if I've just got that wrong. I haven't opened it to look through it, but I did open it to see what comes inside, and I've already started playing with it, as in modifying something. So it's a tuck box. This one is now available on Julia's website direct, so you can go straight to there to get it. This one is possibly one of the last ones produced by US Games, so there may be a few still kicking around by US Games, but they'll all be sold now just through her website, just as a warning for those wanting to get hold of it. And it is a very large deck in a tuck box. So it's a nice sturdy box. Just for comparison, this is the deck. The artwork is amazing. And here I have a standard yellow box card. Size comparison. Oops. So you see it's a lot bigger. As the wolf would say, all the better to see the image with. So it does come with a couple of extra cards. So you get this one and you get this one. And you get a little white book inside. But I have gone ahead and stuck the 2 cards onto the little white book to create my own book, and I've backed it with some washi tape there. I'll just run it inside as well just to strengthen the spine, and just stuck it down with some PVA glue, I think was what I used. You see some of the pages got a bit glued, but that's fine, they'll just pull apart. So I have done that because I was itching to do something, so I've done that with this deck. That's my kind of disclaimer. The cardstock, it is a nice, good quality cardstock on this one. Because they are larger, it feels like it's flimsier, but it's not. It's probably the same standard cardstock as this one. So let's just zoom in. Now, there used to be a big book that came with this, and it now comes with a little white book. I don't know if the big book will ever be available again, but if I remember to find her channel and link it in, I think it's Amber Moon, might have done a series with Julia whereby they went through the book. So if I can remember to find her channel and link it, I will stick it below. If not, and you're familiar with her, then please go ahead and have a look. So if we just go through the artwork, then this is, I believe this is Julia holding this card in her hand, perpetuating what we're holding here, and it goes through, obviously, like a mirror image right the way through that card. So that's kind of cool. And as you see, she's got her deck there as well. So I think that's quite neat. Start to the deck. So, I don't know if the images are all resonant to the RWS. We'll see as we go through. But I do like how it changes some of them there. So we have the Tree of Life. Nice close-up of the Emperor. The Hierophant. Sorry, Marjorie's cleaning herself here next to me. With the Lovers. The Chariot. There's a nice softness there with the lions, isn't there? Justice. The Hermit. Following his guiding star. Oh, I like that one. The Wheel of Fortune. Strength. Hanged One. And we have Death. The colours are really nice in this. I don't know if they're coming out as well on... Yeah, I think they're coming out okay. But yeah, that's a nice one. Temperance. That's an interesting devil, isn't it? It's very red, angry feeling in there. Tower. Star. Moon. That one's quite nice. Sun. I'm just gonna see if that helps. Normally it plays on the reflection of the cards. So we have Judgment. That's a very unusual Judgment card, isn't it? It's got that real kind of Salvador Dali feel to it as well. The World, why not? So here we go then, King of Swords, Queen, Prince and Princess instead of Page and Knight. 10. So there are definite conveyances of peace and tranquility within these cards when it's needed. And there's our Ace. Okay, so we have Staves. I'm guessing Staves is Wands. Looking at what we're holding, or Battens. Yeah, that's a good depiction of the Eight of Wands. Love the colours in this one. So Julia also recently was on Jonathan Daly's YouTube channel. And Gerald from Tarot Stash. So obviously we're on to our cups. That's a nice 10 of cups. I like that. Definitely got the King Arthur feeling here, isn't it? In the cups. I don't think there's much question about which part of the world this suit is from. That's a nice one, isn't it? And our Ace of Cups. So Sacred Circles will be our Pentacles. That's a nice peaceful image. So now that I have the deck, it'll be interesting to go back and watch Amber Moon's videos. I think it was a series of 5 videos for this. There's our Ace of Sacred Circles. There we go. Again, as I've shown you, that's the backs. Don't know if there's anything of... So this deck originally came out in 1995, so it is a old deck, vintage. Reprinted 2013 and then 2019, and then moving forwards, as I said, it will be available from Julia's own website. And she does have a few decks and they run in order. So I think this is the first one, and then Matte is the second deck, and you kind of build up from there. So I think there maybe actually got 3 decks, if I'm remembering correctly, but don't quote me, because you know, when you watch that many YouTube videos, things disappear. So a bit about the working with the tarot. It's a fundamental structure. She uses the older ordering for anyone that was keen and spotted that. So instead of a hanged man is now the hanged one. The older ordering, the justice and strength trumps exchange positions. So justice was card number 8 and strength becomes card number 11. I mean, I guess I'm so used to this now that I don't really pay attention to that, or I forget to point it out for people that might need to know. The 4 suits depicting representative cultures of 4 racial groups: Japanese for swords, Egyptian for staves, British for cups, and Native American for sacred circles. Each culture is portrayed during a distinct historical epoch: the Japanese feudal era, the Egyptian 19th dynasty of Ramesses II, and the Arthurian Britain and post-contact America. Central myths or legends of these racial groups serve as backdrop to each suit and trace paths of ancestors forged in shaping the worldview. So, I mean, that's really interesting, isn't it, to know that this deck in 1995 had been developed with a form of diversity already out there, and I wonder how many people knew about it. So for the cards, the Fool, for instance, which was that one. So we have beginnings, the heady moment before diving into the future, the state of being untested, inexperienced. The feeling of quivering anticipation when arriving at the brink of experience, exploring the unknown, risking taking a leap of faith, stepping onto an untested path, or leaping onto the spiral, consulting an oracle, paying attention to omens, using divination to clear a tangled path. And that is the write-up for the Fool. And it goes through that in the little white book for all the cards. And there's a standard Celtic cross there at the back. 10-card spread. So there we go. What do you think? Are you tempted? Have you got it? Do you work with it? I would love to know. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.